You, Brie's here.
The person with the giant head before me.
Oh, Christopher. I'm going to tell him you said
photo guy. The photo guy.
Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sim City, broadcasting live on SimCityBounty.com, and we are archiving this on YouTube. I'll turn you up in a minute after I'm done with this. We have with us the fabulous, the amazing, the beautiful, the wonderful, the everyone should know her, and if you don't, that's your own damn fault, Brie Brown.
Hey, Brie!
And she brought us candy.
Oh my God! She has a table over across the room that looks like an Easter store with all. You made all of that. That's like amazing. How long did it take you?
I've slept 2 or 3 hours at most in the last, at a time over the last bunch of days.
Oh, you're dedicated.
Yeah.
You guys, look at. She even made. This is amazing. Her own marshmallows.
God,
they're so
yummy.
And
fabulous.
They taste fabulous. All I need is a cup of hot chocolate to put them in.
Now, do you? Maybe it's a trade secret. Maybe you don't want to share. But do you use cornstarch on them, or do you use powdered sugar?
I use both, a combination. And actually, the recipe calls for a 50-50 combination, and I do 75% of the powdered sugar because I like it a little sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet
now,
like
me.
Glitch just got in trouble because she spilled water on the table. Mine was covered, though, Glitch.
She got beat during the break by Sierra.
I did. I liked it. Did you see all of us, though?
Ooh, I know, but you see, mine had a
in
lid
trouble.
on it. I've done this a few times. I keep the lid on. So I know.
I'm noticing that this apple is bedazzled, and I like that. So
it's pink for Sin City
Because
Bounty.
we fancy.
You fancy, huh?
Yes,
So,
I bedazzled my sticks.
I wish men would do that.
Bedazzle their sticks?
Yeah, she's just talking about, she wants to bedazzle everything on her body.
I think that I want to,
That would be like speed bumps, though.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Christopher said that men would have scratches on their face.
It looked like they were fighting a kitten.
That's what he said.
They were fighting Glitter Kitty.
Is there a use to this stick? Keep your mind on.
You can put it in your hair like one of those Chinese sticks after we eat the apple.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
I think you just have to throw it away because it will have apple on it, and it's wood.
Oh, okay.
We like wood.
You know.
Wait, you went to the point that you bedazzled each stick by yourself? You are just got too much time on your hands.
You didn't call me. The problem is she.
No, I was up at like 3:30 in the morning bedazzling.
It's beautiful,
sticks.
though. You guys, not only has she made all the food, but everything is really, really, really beautifully packaged. And
that's very nice.
She's got samples of her fudge over there. What kind? You got how many different kinds of fudge? A lot.
I don't know. How many do I have? I have cinnamon cookie, peanut butter walnut. Chocolate walnut, plain chocolate, chocolate mint, and I think that's it.
Peanut butter walnut and chocolate walnut are my favorite.
How do you not go into a sugar coma eating everything?
I don't eat it.
I don't.
Not even to taste it when you're cooking it?
Well, no, because I've made it so many times. And I can tell by this consistency and look and everything. Sometimes I'll look at it and go, oh, what do I do
Well, when
there?
you smell all that sugar, all day cooking it, the last thing you want to do is
like
taste
that, though.
it.
All my life, every time I make something, I don't want to eat it. Or, I'll eat a little, but it's not like it calls me. But if somebody else made it, I'd be like, oh.
Like
that
Brie,
crazy?
I want to get naked and roll around on your table.
I think there's health code laws about that, but I'll
you
check.
don't do it at home.
Oh, I do. No. Yeah, I don't eat it. I just roll in it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't mention that? No.
Okay, so I know we're talking about this fabulous candy and stuff, so give your company name and the website.
It's AuntWinnie'sConfections.com.
AuntWinnie'sConfections.com. I didn't realize you were selling them online. Guys, everybody go buy some of these.
Well, my website will be up in about 3 weeks. I'm working on it now, so it will be a beautiful website.
Will you explain to everybody how you said you had to learn to make your own natural marshmallows? You were talking about this
because I wanted to do everything all natural. And the recipes that I have are all family old recipes, and some of them are over 100 years old. A lot of them, though, came from the 50s when convenience recipes, as they're called, came into fashion.
Yeah, they just started.
Where it's Eagle brand fudge, use a can of Eagle brand and chocolate morsels. And so Kraft caramels, and so everything, there were all these recipes that actually called for a certain brand of something.
Okay.
And so the fudge recipe that I had called for marshmallow cream, but it's actually said a jar of fluff.
Okay, I know.
So, and I had these recipes that had called for these actual specific products, but those products are filled with chemicals, and I wanted to be all natural. So I'm like, well, how the hell do you make your own marshmallow cream?
Do you have a problem
So I
with
researched
shelf life?
it.
Shelf life?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely changes shelf life. Anytime you're using all natural, it changes the shelf life.
Okay.
It changes the consistency. And marshmallow cream is made differently than actual marshmallows, because marshmallow cream is made with egg whites, and marshmallows are made with unflavored gelatin.
Wow.
So you're trying to tell me that these marshmallows are healthier for me?
You know what? They don't have chemicals, so they're healthier for you, but they probably have more calories actually.
Because of the sugar and
because chemicals don't
Real
have as many calories as real stuff.
But that just fucked up my whole world. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But
because
they're still
you
fat-free.
can
still eat them all. Yeah. And roll
Yes,
in them.
they are fat-free
Let's roll in
actually.
them.
Marshmallows are
You're all about
fat-free.
the rolling in the marshmallows.
They are.
I'd like to roll in marshmallows.
She's got a rolling thing going on today. She wants to roll in your table. She wants to roll in the marshmallow.
I do.
I don't know what's going on. Don't let her get drunk. She'd be rolling tonight.
Yeah, really.
I'm
Roly
telling you.
poly. Is there a
Why-
polka song, something like?
Why did you
never mind.
decide to get into making confection? Because this is kind of a new gig for you, right?
Yeah, well, I've always made candy and chocolate and fudge, and I always liked doing it. But at Christmas time, I was making a lot of fudge like as gifts for people. And then I had
I saw
people
the quote.
saying, will you make some for me? Can I buy some?
Everybody started requesting
Right.
all of your fudge.
Yeah. So at Christmas time, I sold 88 pounds of fudge.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
So, and that was without telling people, like
Right.
it's just word of mouth. And so and they always say if you do what you love, then you'll never work a day in your life.
Okay.
So I'm doing what I love.
Good for you.
And working
That's
every
awesome.
minute of your life.
Yeah.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
So are you
But
looking
the-
at branching out into hiring, underlings to do the cooking for you yet?
Well, it kind of depends on what avenue I go with. For something like this, I had to prepare a lot of product. But typically what my plan is that if somebody orders something from the website, I'll actually make it and then ship it either the same day or
Well,
the
that
next
helps
day.
the whole shelf life thing.
So
when you do that,
therefore, I
have
can send
product.
them absolutely fresh product, and I don't have to worry about what to have on hand because I'll make it as they want it.
Right. That makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
to do it that way. Because if somebody orders today, you could make it this afternoon and ship it the next day,
Right.
really. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So let's talk about your other venture because it's coming up.
Yeah.
Well-rounded, Las Vegas. The bigger, better, I shouldn't say the bigger, better bash, but it's the big bash in Vegas.
the
you
new
know?
bash.
Yeah. I think that you're going to have so many more people that everybody
it's
I
gonna be
talk
crazy.
to. It is because everybody
Yeah,
I
you know
talk
what? We
to
get
are
a
people
lot of
online.
new people. I
Right.
know, from doing bashes over the years, I know a lot of names. I can't always connect the name and the face. And I go, oh, wait, that's you. But I know all these names, and then I'm seeing all these new people now.
It's crazy because, when I'm online, people will chat with me, random people I don't know, and they'll ask about, what's going on. And I always say, do you know about the bash in July? And so many people more are like, oh, yeah, I'm going. Like you said, new people.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy.
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have over 500. I always
for you.
hesitate because I never want to overpromise, but I guarantee you we're going to have more than 500.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we're back here at the Tuscany.
Yeah, and I love the Tuscany. The Tuscany staff loves us.
We
I mean, they
always,
truly do. And I mean,
They do.
having us here means that there aren't layoffs over the summertime because Vegas is very slow in the summer. So they don't get laid off, so they love that. But also, we're a
spend
fun
money.
bunch.
Yeah. Oh, we
And we spend more money. We're the biggest convention that they have all year, first of all.
Wow.
And also, we spend more per person in the restaurants and other services with the hotel than any other conference.
You know what's great is because, I come here for dinner throughout the year to the Tuscany.
Because you're comfortable with it, you know
right,
it.
exactly. And we know
Yep.
they have great food in Maryland.
Isn't it weird when you come, though, when there's no other BBW?
But
I'm like,
you know
where all
what,
the fat
though?
girls?
But you know what? I'm telling you, those waiters,
They
in
remember
there,
you
They know
every
you, and they're
time.
like, oh, I was here, I don't know, a couple months. We're so happy you're coming back to the Tuscany, and they know us, and
Yeah.
they're waiting. The bellmen are the same way. So you guys
Yeah.
are coming back again in July.
They actually, this year, they're doing a lottery for who does the cocktail servers out by the pool because they all want that
the
shift.
job, yeah.
Because they make more in 2 days than they do in an entire month in
I
tips.
believe it. I believe
Wow.
it. Us chubby
And
girls
so for a
I'm going
week,
to come
it's
work
like
here.
for the week
it's
of the
like
bash, huh?
4 months of salary to work for the week
Isn't that awesome? though?
for
Good.
cocktail servers out there.
You know what? It kind of makes us feel good that like we help the Vegas
Yeah,
economy.
it
for that
it
week.
really
Yeah,
does,
it
because you know what, Vegas needs it. You
Yeah,
know,
they do.
I don't think people realize how much our economy is hurting.
No, we're a little bit on the upswing, but
But yeah, we're getting. Oh, we're in the right direction, but we need some more help.
well, and we're going to be one of the last cities to recover in the
Mm-hmm.
country because we rely on other people having expendable income to come here and play.
Right.
So we will be one of the last ones to come up.
Yeah,
but
because it's a luxury item. I mean, gambling shows, restaurants.
you're right.
Yeah.
So everybody, if you have not taken a look or been to a bash, go to wellroundedbbw.com and get all the info, the itinerary. You got good parties planned. Tell us what's going. I know. You know which one I can't wait for?
What?
The Electric Daisy party.
That's going to be so
I
fun.
can't
Everyone
wait.
at first was like, "Well, electric,
Oh,
what is that?"
no.
I'm like, "Google it."
We got
and they're
glow
like,
sticks.
"Oh."
You know, we got glow sticks. We are ready for this.
We got
Well,
glow
I'm
sticks.
having a tutu making party.
Oh, we did that when we made tutus for
Yeah.
the bunny party. We all made
Uh-huh.
It's so much fun. Tutus are great.
Tutus.
Yeah.
They're easy.
Liz
they're
was
fun
talking
to
about
make.
she wanted
Yeah.
a tutu, and then I glittered by tutu.
Oh, well, I
I'm gonna
got
have the
glitter.
pink
We got
I'm going to
glitter
the village.
tool to make it with.
Oh, yeah, that's what we did ours with Tool. It's so much fun.
And yes, Glitter Kitty will be making an appearance for Electric Carnival.
I can't wait for
Yay.
Glitter Kitty. Glitter Kitty.
Wow.
So you are definitely still taking reservations
Yes.
for Well Rounded.
Yep.
And
The other thing about the hotel, though, if you have not booked your room yet, you really should, because you better book your room. Do it quick before everybody else runs.
I will.
Because the Tuscany officially is sold out except for our block. So once my block is gone,
There's no
there
way.
will be people that are shut out. I guarantee there will be many people that do not get a room.
Okay.
So book your room.
Good advice.
And it's not one of those promoters saying, "Oh, book your room, we're going to sell out," just trying to get you to book. No, seriously.
Okay.
Right.
Book
they
your
had-
room, because you'll stay somewhere else and come and commute,
Yeah, no.
and that sucks.
I had booked mine a few months back,
Uh-huh.
just a couple months ago. I remember I had emailed
Right.
you about it. You were
You
on
had
it
a problem.
because they said we're sold out.
Yeah,
And
because they are
so-
officially sold out except for the ones they have set
So
aside
we have
for
to
us.
get the group code off
You have
of
to
the
use
website.
the group code
Okay.
from the website.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's always fun, you guys. It's always fun, and there's so many good. Can you tell us about some of the workshops? Because I have to tell you, years past, I wasn't really into the workshop thing, but the last few years, I've been like checking out the workshops, and they're a lot of fun.
We have try and make it interesting for a lot of workshops. In fact, there's one that we haven't announced yet that I'm really excited for, and it's for starting your own business. It's there's two people doing it, and actually one hasn't completely confirmed, but I know she's going to. One is Kendra, who
okay.
does Kick and Catch Up.
Yep, I love her.
And the other person she's doing it with is my sister. And both of them started their own company, and both now are multi-million-dollar companies.
That
And they started from
great.
their garages and their kitchens and their, like my sister used to say, "Hold on, let me see if I'll have to go out to the loading dock." She'd go to her garage.
Well, you know what though, you guys, I think you're
leg.
putting more, I think you're true to the name, Well-Rounded, because you're putting a lot more meaty, I should say, like starting a business. Like
Mhm.
no one would think of coming to the bash and going to a meeting
Well-
like that, but I think it's great.
And really the thought behind that is that, there's, in the economy today that, if you're having trouble finding a job, it's like find your own path. And I always tell people, if you have two jobs, one of those jobs should be working for yourself. Work for someone else if that's your main income, but always your second job should be starting your own business. And then even, slowly make it just your full-time job as your business. Because I like working for myself.
Oh, me too. I like working with my jammies when I get up
Yeah.
in the morning,
Really. It's an easy commute.
Yeah. And some of the other workshops that are going to go on?
We have a lot of different ones. We have water aerobics. That will be fun.
Well, in the pool
Yeah.
at the I have to
Yeah.
do that as long as
That
it's
will
not
be
too early in the
fun.
morning.
And we have 3 makeup classes. And we're doing one that will be lips and eyes.
See, I have no idea how to put on
Yeah,
eyeshadow.
well,
Eyeshadow.
Tiffany's going to help you do that then.
Okay.
And then we have another one that's like changing your makeup. Like over the years, it's like you can't wear the same makeup that you were when you were 20 years old, when you're 40 years old.
I can't.
What? You can, but it looks funny.
What? No, it doesn't.
I better go to the 50-year-old class.
I look literally.
And then the other class is going to be zombie special effects makeup because
now
we
how
have the
fun
zombie
is
prom,
that?
a night to dismember.
Who's teaching that? Who's doing that?
Tiffany.
Tiffany is?
The
Oh, okay.
zombie prom, a night to dismember. I love that.
That's going to be awesome.
Oh my God, my zombie brain's working now. What can
I'm
I
coming
wear?
as a zombie hunter.
I can't handle more than one theme.
So
I'm
therefore,
going
you
to
don't have to
dress-
participate in all the themes.
I'm going to dress Electric Daisy for every night.
Perfect.
Can't
Perfect.
handle more than
But
one.
you know what? The beauty of the zombie prom is that you can either be a full-blown zombie, you can be a zombie hunter, you can be someone that just got bit, like a recently bit victim, you can be a not bit victim yet,
Survivor.
I'm
you know,
going
a
to be
survivor.
A bit victim from EDC.
You can,
Uh-huh.
yeah, exactly. Wear your
Exactly.
wear your EDC costume, and we'll put a big bite on your face or
That's it.
something.
That's
and you're
what
A
good
big
to go.
bed
can
bug
only
bite
handle
because
one.
that's how the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. I'm telling you bitches right now. I'm the prophet. I also heard there's going to be a thriller dance again. A thriller dance again.
That's
Yeah,
because
but
we
I
have
this person who
the
does
zombie
this.
prom, and then
Well,
yeah,
we have
there's
to have
this.
thriller at the zombie prom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we've got this great girl. She's going to teach us to do the thriller dance. Yeah.
Really, I
Yeah.
heard the girl's kind of a bitch. I don't know.
Really? Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
she was
You know,
a
I hear that
bimbo.
sometimes, but she was a great gal. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
there's
she's
somebody
all right.
at this table.
Oh.
I just put all that together.
As I'm looking down,
For-
this apple looks really good.
For the record, Glitz is not a bitch. I just said that.
But she is a bimbo. I am a bitch. What the hell? I can. I'm
No,
very crabby.
she likes
All
to
we
play
know-
one on TV. She's not.
All we know is
I
that
could
she
be
doesn't
crabby.
sew. She eats chicken
Well, she
and
could be
chips while everybody
crabby,
else
but yet
sews.
she's very.
I usually
She's fragile.
apologize for it after I'm crabby.
We got instructed today and had a lesson from Miss Brie about
I heard.
tea time.
And then Earl said that he said, "Oh, I was just amening it, confirming it." 'Cause I
No,
said-
Earl said you better tell her 2 hours. I said
Here
no,
at
30
9.
minutes.
God damn
They
it,
do
Earl's
that-
gonna wear that goddamn pink shirt. Where is it?
They do that to me too.
Yeah. We have
They
to.
purposely tell me the wrong time. Like my family will do it. They're like, we have to be there at 10 a.m.
I don't
when we have to be
understand
there at
people
11.
being late, but that's because I am never late, rarely, because I always leave so early. Because my mother would be like,
in my-
"It's so rude to be late to people."
It's in
You
my
know why I
next
like being on
makeup.
time is because if you're rushing to get there, you always have that angst of, oh my God, oh damn, I hit the freaking light, and
Right, or
you know, and then you arrive and you're like, oh.
yeah, it's like, especially if you're like coming to the strip from your
Mhm.
house, because you never know if there's going to be traffic or where you're going to have to park in Timbuktu to get where you're going.
And I hate being when I get there and I'm late and I'm frazzled when I get there. I don't enjoy it. And if you arrive early, then you get to like cruise along and enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
Grab a
I
cup
always
of
say I don't
coffee,
like
get
to
some
be OJ
breakfast.
in the airport.
Yeah.
I don't like to at all. What did you just say?
Who said they don't like to be what in the airport?
OJ in the airport.
You know,
you
she's
know what?
too
I'm showing my
young.
ass. There used
I
to
think
be
you're
a
talking about
commercial-
O.J. Simpson.
I am.
Yeah.
Like running, like
Well, he
Yeah,
ran through the airport.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
see?
the commercial
I know,
he used to
I
do.
know. The isotoners.
No.
Oh.
It was
No.
for Avis Rent-A-Car.
Oh, okay.
All right, I need to stop showing my age and using those
I
old
was kind
references.
of following you, but I was thinking more OJ, like in the Bronco. Anyway, okay. I was having my own little moment over here. Okay. All right. We forgive you. All
We
right.
forgive you.
All right. So again, website is
Yeah,
going
give
to
all
be
the
up.
info for give you
Brie.
info, Brie, for your candy and goodies, and also for Well-Rounded. So
The
people can
candy
find
and
you.
goodies, you can find me on Facebook, and it's Facebook.com/Aunt Winnie's Confections.
I love that.
Or you can do AuntWinnie'sConfections.com, and that will be up in about 3 weeks. So.
Okay.
And this was inspired by Winnie.
I was going to ask
Your little
You know
Winnie.
what? My dog's name is Winnie, but I actually had this really crazy Aunt Winnie. My Aunt Winnie not only worked for the post office for years, but she also worked for the DMV.
Oh wow.
Oh dear
Um,
Lord.
This is the aunt that takes Ziploc bags to buffets.
Oh, you saw? I have one of those aunts. I have
Um,
an Aunt Marcia that
This
does
is
that.
the aunt that back in the day they didn't have like poise pads, and she was a drinker, and she would piddle,
Oh.
so she'd wear Kotex.
Why would you name
Look at her. She like.
Wait. Why would you name
Because
your
she's my
cute little,
craziest.
So your cute little puppy.
No,
is
but you know what? Actually, she's named after my friend Edward because her name is Edwina, and so I call
Oh,
her Winnie for
gotcha.
Edwina.
I'm thinking she named this cute little puppy after her crazy aunt that pees on herself.
But wait, that was like the best idea. So your aunt drinks and wears poise pads.
Well, she wore Kotex maxi pads back then. But
So
like
she doesn't
at my
have to
mom's wake,
Go to the restroom?
she forgot
Don't
her
get any
Kotex
ideas.
in the bathroom. And so she was banging on the door of the funeral parlor, and she's saying, "I need my Kotex. You don't understand. I drink. I piddle when I drink."
Kelly, this is Kelly, and this is Toxie in,
And how many years?
in about 20 years.
20 years? Five.
I will stand outside.
5 weeks.
No, tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight. We'll make sure she's got her coat.
We'll make sure she has her Kotex.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
well,
do a
now they have
Kotex.
like poise pads, and then they'll go, "Oh, so what does Toxie smell like?" You go, "Oh, depends."
No, I want to ask. So, what came first, the dog's name or the candy company name?
Because I was calling my dog Winnie from Edwina. I went to my sister's house for 3 weeks, and we were talking about my crazy Aunt Winnie. And we were calling the dog, and we were talking about Winnie because of the dog's name. And she's like, "Oh, remember Aunt Winnie?" And I'm like, "Oh, crazy Aunt Winnie." And so when I'm using all old family recipes, and I'm like, "Oh, I got to name her after Aunt Winnie."
And you know what? It's easy to remember, Aunt Winnie. Yeah. Don't eat all the marshmallows. Share, Sierra.
Ooh. All right, so I cut you off. So, well-rounded information.
So it's wellroundedbbw.com.
Okay.
All right.
Before you leave, we want to give you a shirt. We just had new shirts with a
Yay.
new
Are
kind
you
of
those-
design.
Did it get
logo on
bedazzled?
No,
but
not yet.
if you want
But
me
if
to
you
take
want
and
it,
be a dazzle it, I will do that for you. The shirts just came in yesterday, so we didn't have time to be dazzle. But if you would like to give that to me, I will be dazzle it for you.
I want to bedazzle.
I will be dazzle it.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. Yay.
Okay, we will be dazzle you. And you live close, so I'll drop it off.
Yay. Thank
unless
you.
you can have it done for her tonight.
I didn't bring
Ooh, the
be
pressure,
dazzle. Yeah,
the
will you tell me
pressure.
where I'm gonna? But yeah, no, I'll be dazzled the next week.
Just put the
Okay.
penis
It's
away
going to take
for
a
the
week?
afternoon.
Is that what you said?
A whole week? Come on.
Really?
When I get home Sunday night, I will be dazzled.
Because you know what? I make my confections and I ship them out the same day or the
I
next
know,
day.
but I'm really
so
busy the next few days.
yeah, I am too.
I have a show to do Sunday night, and I have an event that I've been planning on Monday. I have to be part of,
And you
so-
plan, and she has to exercise her vagina. So
Well, absolutely, because you have to stay in shape.
Right.
You have to keep
So
your
we're
vagina
talking
in
more than
shape.
Kegels?
right now she needs.
I do
partner
Kegels
to-
constantly. She's doing
Right
it right
now?
now. I do them constantly.
Right now?
Yep.
How
But
do
I
we know?
drive-
How do we know you're not lying?
You want to feel?
No.
I don't know. I'll prove it to you. But I'm really mostly seriously when I'm driving.
Toxie, see she's lying.
I bet Mr. Toxie would find out.
Oh yeah, Mr. Toxie will check.
I'm going to check later to see if you're wearing Kotex, Toxie.
We need to bring her some tonight.
Kotex check.
We need to bring her some tonight at the party.
Don't they have them in the ladies' room in the machine?
Do they have
tampons.
those machines?
Oh,
I haven't
do
seen
they
those
just have
machines in
tampons? I don't know.
forever. I don't know either.
Tampons.
There's
They
a
used to
machine
come in the little
right
paper
out here in the
box.
hallway. There's a
I'm gonna,
machine in the
double
bathroom.
ply it.
Oh, okay.
Hard.
But I don't know. If you were in school and you had to use the machine, first of all, it was like
Embarrassing.
appalling. But then it came out in
We
that
didn't
little
have 'em in our
cardboard.
school.
We had them at school.
Really?
Oh, the cardboard
We had to go to the
was-
nurse's
Ugh.
office to get them.
Yeah, no, they in the high school there was one in the bathroom.
No, we had to go to the nurse.
That's even worse.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah. I need a tampon.
Yeah. And then my mother had
And I
this
need a
thing-
note so I can get out of gym.
Yeah, my mother had this thing that I shouldn't use tampons when I was in high school.
What is it?
No, toxic shock. No,
shock.
I think
No,
she
you
was
know
more
what?
worried about it being a virgin thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
This is really funny. My grandfather, who would never speak of anything like personal or lady bits or any of that kind of stuff, he called up me and my sister and he said, he's like, okay, I have a hard time with these things, but this is something I'm very concerned about and it's in the news and I need you to promise me that you will never wear tampons. Not use tampons, but wear tampons. He's like, because I'm reading a lot, and he's like, and I love you with all my heart, and I can't, I can't lose you to this because this is preventable.
And everybody's going to get
So never wear tampons.
That was your grandfather?
Yes.
My grandfather had to take me to the store the first time. My mom works nights, and it was like horrifying. I'm like 12 years old, and
Oh, like when you first started?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of embarrassing.
My grandfather pretty much raised me. He was a big part of my father figure. So my mom worked nights. She was a single mom, but we lived with my grandfather. And so, like, being 12 years old and having to go into your grandfather's room, who was sleeping, by the way, at the time, and wake him up, and I always called him Pops because it was a cross between Dad and Grandpa. Pops, can you take me to Thrifty's, which was the drugstore then? Tammy, you're not getting ice cream at this time of night, because Thrifty's for ice cream. No, Pop, I need to go. I got that girl thing. What? You got a project for school you didn't finish? Why do you always do this shit? He's like, yeah, no. And I'm trying to like find all these like appropriate ways to say it.
I'm bleeding from my vagina.
That thing that happens.
My uterus is falling out.
The thing that happens every month, Pops. What, you mean that goddamn dance class I always got to drive you to? What the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, come on, my period.
Suddenly she becomes Cartman.
I do that a lot, China. And he's like, oh, where's your mother? She's at work. Son of a bitch. So like my first experience is like my grandfather, and then he's like, oh, you just run inside. So it even gets better. So I go inside, and like 4 people that I'm in like junior high with are in the fucking store, and I'm having to buy. I have no idea what to buy. I mean, my mom's not there, and there's these girls that are like the cool kids walking around in Thrifties, and I'm having in the fucking Kotex. It was a horrifying experience. And then my grandfather, I hear him honking the horn from outside, and then he comes in the store. Just hurry up and pick out your tampons. Let's go.
Oh no.
Horrible. I love my grandfather.
I would when I think about when I first had to walk in the store and have to make that selection.
Yeah, you don't know what to choose.
No, I'm glad my mother but my mother had the big long, you guys don't know because you're very young. You will remember.
The belts?
The belts.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I had to wear, I mean, the first time that I did it, here my mother
and they're
brings me the belt.
They are this big.
And you had to wear this belt around your hips, and these
and not only that, they didn't have like the lining things that they do now, so that like you always got it all over you.
The wings?
No,
there were no wings.
No wings.
There
no
was like
sticky papers.
Yeah, there was no sticky papers. There was like this belt thing that you kind of.
No, it's a belt.
But didn't they pin too? Like
no, there was an actual belt. I've seen them.
And you would like it almost was like how the sheet garters that you have like to hold on your sheets. Well, this was like this thing that you would wear, and it was like a G-string thong up your butt and.
What's that?
What would fat girls do then? I mean,
the belts were like
they were very stretchy.
So they were very stretchy. I didn't remember, but I think I used it about 2 pairs, and I'm like, my mama don't need to know, but I ain't wearing this thing. I'm just gonna put this pad in my panties.
But they weren't like they were. Like now they have the leak-proof liners. There was none of that.
No, it was like toilet paper rolled. It was all paper. You're right. You didn't have like any lining on the bottom. I mean, girls, this was like primitive.
Yeah, I mean, this was like cotton balls wrapped in
gauze.
Yeah, wrapped in kind of like a paper towel.
Exactly.
And you would leak through them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very blessed that I have not had to deal with any of that bullshit for about 10 years now.
You know what? I'm going to tell you. I keep saying, okay, I don't need that anymore. I'm done. And I'm still like clockwork every month. I mean, like very consistent, like clockwork. It's like giving
I'm an old lady. I'm like postmenopausal and loving it.
Well, I'm okay. I'm okay to start being postmenopausal if it would just stop. But
they say you have to go 2 years before you consider having gone through it. So.
Well, I'm not even close because I'm still every month right consistent. Mark the calendar.
Can you imagine having a baby now?
I think Sarah said your eggs are hard-boiled.
I always say my eggs are hard-boiled.
No,
they must be.
They're shriveled up like tiny little dried out caviar.
Wait, after the age of 41, a woman's chances of being fertile and getting pregnant is at like 3%. So if that's at 41,
but then typically too, you'll have like a Downs baby or
there's a lot of
problems.
things.
Yeah.
So I figure at 41, if it's 3%, at 51, we're only about 1%. So I'm hoping. But I
Whatever.
always practice safe sex. That's why
And
we
actually,
have a
don't you
ball.
have a birthday coming up the end of this month?
I do. You don't have to remind me, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
hey, you do?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, she's going to be 62. No, I'll be 52 at the end of this.
Wow.
Like, you really believed I was
Wow, you're going to be 72?
She looks great for
damn
80.
good for 72.
Yes, you do.
Get it.
I wouldn't have thought a day over 62.
You know what? I'll tell you. The hardest birthday with me, believe it or not, was 30.
Mine
30 was
31.
harder than 40 or 50.
50 was my hardest.
Was it hard for you?
Fucking 40 sucked this year, but anyway.
It was so funny. I remember I was at work and I put my sunglasses on. I was like, oh my god, I turned 30 today. And then I kind of slipped into 40 and 50. I was just like, I can't turn it back. As much as I don't want to admit I'm 50, I just have to embrace it. So what can you do? I'm a gilf.
I had to think about a grandmother I like to fuck, right?
Yep, I'm a gilf.
Hey, would you like a strawberry
Of course.
flavored condom?
But I have to say they
What
look
am I going
very
to do?
small.
I have no use for condoms.
They look very small.
I
don't
go
think-
bareback. No.
You know, we promote.
I
safe
just don't have
sex around
sex.
here.
I don't have anyone to have sex with.
Well, I'm sure we can fix that. We can fix that for you. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Have a chocolate flavored.
Oh, chocolate.
Oh, maybe I'll have sex then.
If you have chocolate flavor, you can entice them
And I
with
thought
that.
this was a candy bowl. And do you have lube?
We got lube for you.
Because
too.
you know what? I need more. No, give me more of that.
Give her more.
Yeah.
Lube. Give her a bottle of it.
Because I'm an old lady now, and you know that's like one of the postmenopausal things. You're like, you're not juicy.
Although I don't have that
I
problem
asked
yet.
Mr. Toxie for some chapstick before, some of my lip gloss, and he hands me one of
And you said steak and blowjob day was yesterday.
Steak and
these.
blowjob
See?
day. Steak and blowjob day, ladies. Don't forget the men. That is
Well,
awesome.
Bree, thank you for sitting down with us
Yes,
and
we're
telling
looking
us
forward to everything.
everything
happening
you're
this
going,
day.
and I will get you bedazzled.
Bedazzled.
I will do it for you. I have the
Fabulous.
stuff at home. Thank you much.
Thank you.
I'm coming over there to get a sample of some fudge. We got to get a knife, girls, and cut this apple because it looks too good.
I have a knife over there.
Oh, and she's got a knife. She thinks of everything.
I think I have a cutting board. I'll bring it over to you.
Okay, awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. You have
Thank
been
you.
listening to the award-winning Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on SinCity.com today. We'll be right back.